I gotta get to work. Putting in the work once again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I just got off the air, but I had to get back on the air because this is simply the gift that keeps on giving, and your man's has got is trying to make this paper. You dig. So Fresh and Fit, they're live right now, and they have claimed that Kevin Samuels have accused them. Well, they have made claims that Kevin Samuels have asked them to push their show back. Yeah, let's get right into it. Fair use, ladies and gentlemen. Fair use. We are getting right into the mess. Oh man, I don't stop working. I don't stop working, y'all. Fresh and Fluke and Phony have claimed that. At this point, these guys are currently doing a live stream, and they have made claims that Kevin would ask them to push their show back, and they did it on several occasions. And now these messages are about to come out from the other guys because um, they're competitive. Apparently, they've said disparaging things because they're competitors. Okay, be that as it may, let's get straight to the mess. Let's get straight to the mess. Oh yeah, one more again. One more again. We back. This is live too, ladies and gentlemen. A bunch of chicks with nothing to add. A bunch of chicks with nothing to add. Put some respect. Mm. It's the gift that keeps on giving, ladies and gentlemen. Um, what we have here, we have a couple of things here. This is what happens when you don't put in the work yourself, right? When you don't put in the work yourself and you are so quick to collab with other people and get on other people's platforms and everything like that. Kevin Samuels, all these guys, they put you dudes on. And don't get me wrong, a man is going to be a man. You got to do what you got to do. But again, there are things that, in my opinion, you will address privately, especially with the individuals that put you on. If it's not straight up disrespectful, then there's no reason for it to be publicly aired. But we are going to continue. We're going to continue with the madness.
And look, we made a lot of concessions for him. We took down our clips for him. Yep. When he did the debate with Amanda and he debated the other girl, we took the clips down so that he can have exclusive rights to those clips for his channel. We took those down. We moved our show back, and he would never respond to our calls and never respond to our texts. He said he was going to come to Miami in May. You guys are all my witness. Yep. He said he was going to come. He never came. We called him. He was ignoring us. We finally were able to get him on a call. Hey, Kevin, what are we going to do to club? People are asking. It's going to be lit. Let's make it happen. He never gave us a straight answer, and he started ignoring our calls, ignoring the text. So what can we do? At this point, he's ignoring us. So I'm looking at it like, well, if you're going to ignore us and not respond to us, then we're just going to go back to doing what we were doing because we made all these concessions for you, but you can't even respond to us. So we're just going to do what we do. And here's the thing. I have no problem with Kevin. We have no personal issue with Kevin, but those are the facts.
O'Shea Duke Jackson made a great point. O'Shea Duke Jackson made a fantastic point where he had said something in the realm of it is important for you to build your own base and your own platforms. O'Shea Duke Jackson, he says that I don't collab with a lot of people. My talent alone speaks for itself. I don't have to do all these things in order to be successful on YouTube. And I think that is something that is very, very important because you don't make yourself a slave to anybody else's brand. Now, don't get me wrong. In a situation like this, I understand that. And even though I don't like Fresh and Fit, I get it if that is the way it went. But there are two sides to every story. So Kevin probably won't respond. But if he does, it'll be good to hear his side of the story. But he probably saw that y'all was frauds. He probably saw that y'all wasn't living the life that y'all claimed y'all live, and it was business. Business is business. So yeah, I wouldn't want to rock with y'all personally either, because apparently there's all kind of informations of dirt that these cats do behind the scenes. So absolutely. And I'm a little biased because I don't like them. I'll give them that. But yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that's why. Let's continue the nonsense. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Let's get to it.
We tried to work with him. We didn't purposely put the show at 10 to battle him. We pushed our show back on multiple occasions for him. And you guys are my witness for that. And then we called him and said, hey, are you going to come on May? Didn't answer the question. He avoided us. He didn't answer anything. The only time he will call me, guys, is when he wanted me to take down the clips or he needed something from me. He never called me for anything else. And that's the goddamn truth. And it hurts me to even say this on the air. But that's what it is. And I will say this now. Many other creators feel the same way. And real talk, man, I'm be honest here. We wish Kevin the best, 100%. But if you don't respond, how can we work things out? So that's simply what it is, guys.
Fair enough. Man has to do what a man has to do, and I get that part of the game. But once again, this is why, I keep my circle small, and I got a lot of respect for a lot of them cats in the manosphere. And I do keep my circle small. I watch who I collaborate with. I don't collaborate with just anybody. Over here, I am building a platform on my own. I'm building my audience and I'm building my core. A lot of people rush for fame and they rush for success. And that is what we are seeing. This is a display of what's going on right now. When you are so quick to collab with just anybody. And like it or not, Kevin Samuels is bigger than them. He's bigger. So yeah, I understand them putting their schedule behind. Why not? Kevin Samuels gave you guys clout. He gave you guys clout. He gave you guys an audience. He brought his audience over to you. So in that case, you show respect. But again, I understand it to a degree where they're coming from, but I don't know, man. Like if somebody put me on, I would be eternally grateful to them. I would. Now, that doesn't mean I would do everything that they say, especially if I got to make my money and everything like that. But there are two sides to every story. And these dudes have been exposed as liars. They've been exposed as liars. And like I said, this is the gift that keeps on giving. And I'm going to milk every single moment of it.
We tried. You didn't respond? Okay, we're going to go back to
I don't believe. Myron just looks like a liar. He looks like a liar. I don't believe anything he says. It's hard to believe Myron. He just looks like he lies, and he just looks like he's going to tell on the first person that steals a grape out of the grocery store. This just looks like the type of individual that he is.
Do you think it was an organized attempt to bring you down? If you forgive now, they can't talk tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? As a matter of fact, I texted Kevin a couple of weeks ago, guys, and I tried to extend the olive branch. You know what? Because I don't want you guys thinking like, oh, Fresh and Phil were talking shit and they didn't try.
Facts, man.
Look at this nigga, bro.
Straight facts.
Why he take off the headphones like that? Like he was finna slap somebody. We don't believe you, bro.
Kevin, I'd like to send a peace offering and business proposition. Right now, FNF is the hottest podcast in the world. The only other major podcast with more views are Vlad, No Jumper, Timcast, and Rogan. All these guys have millions of subs and barely beating us at the moment with 294K subs. That was back then. We consistently hover between
But that's because you
40 to 50 million views a month. I'd happy to fly you out to Miami to collaborate. If you team up for an after hours show, the girls, we will break the internet, right? So, this is Myra, by the way, from Fresh and Fit. No response. And what day was that? July 3rd. July 3rd.
see this is what these guys fail to understand. Everything is not about clout. Everything is not about views. Some of the things you guys are doing it's a total misrepresentation of his brand. And I'm sure that he can speak for himself, but I'm just thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud here. And no, it's not gonna always be like, it's not always about that. Dude is successful on his own. What do you need you for to break the internet? He put you on. And let's just be real. Can we just be real for a second? You guys will not be getting those views if those chicks were there. Let's be 100% honest. The reason that most of these cats are watching y'all is for the broads. I mean, if we're going to be real for a second. We're going to be real for a second. They watch you for the broads. I'm working right now.
So y'all can't fucking say we didn't try.
And then
Myron looked like he about to cry.
man, this narrative spinning that we're trying to compete with Kevin.
We tried, guys.
In Manosphere? No, bro, we're right up front and very honest. Hey, man, trying to work shit out. What can we do? What can we do? What do you want us to do?
Ain't no, but he not competing with. See, that's the thing, and I get it because us as males, we are naturally driven. We're competitors, but see, sometimes we have to realize when we not like there is no competition in certain things. I'm not trying to compete with you. The only person I'm trying to compete with is myself. So it may not serve me any purpose to do any sort of collaboration with you at this point in the game. I can't. Well, speaking as him, he's probably thinking I came to your show and made your shit hot. I mean, let's not get it twisted.
So, bro, because I've gotten a couple of people have told me that, oh, y'all are purposely trying to destroy Kevin's business competing at 10 p.m. We tried, man. We made so many concessions for him.
No, that'll never happen, fam. That'll never happen. You can't destroy. First of all, you guys are not authentic. You guys are not authentic. You can't destroy that. Even if that's not your intention. For the people that actually said that was pretty stupid on their part. Nothing about you is real. And shout out to Banging or Bang Bang. I think that's the name.
Up online. We don't want to bring it up or whatever, but you know what?
Fair use. Fair use.
I reached out to him with an olive branch after all him ignoring us.
Yep. He doesn't want to do anything, so that's what it is. Rashad Brown, $100. Myron Fresh, keep doing your thing. Great show. Myron, great to have girls be feedback on your Instagram page on the next show.
I don't know.
Oh,
Why
he
would I
means
do that?
oh, he means like a Instagram. You know what we do all the time?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, maybe when we do the DM.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. So allegedly, they claim that Kevin asked them to push their show back in order for theirs. It's all a bunch of foolishness when it comes down to the game. I mean, it is what it is. But there you have it. More drama unfolds in the book of fraud and phony. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is CJ Kyle, the High Value Nurse. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and I will see y'all later. Good night.